My dear brother, my dear sister, please, before you scroll, just sit with me for a moment. Because something has been happening inside you that you haven't understood. And if you click away now, you will miss the meaning. Your heart has been searching for months, maybe years. You've been feeling heavy lately, tired without reason, restless without explanation, disconnected even around people you love, alive on the outside, but quietly drowning on the inside. And you keep asking yourself, what's wrong with me? Why am I like this? Why does my heart feel heavy even on good days? Why do I feel lost even when everything looks fine? My dear one, nothing is wrong with you. Nothing at all. In fact, what you are feeling is far more sacred than you realize. And if you stay with me till the end, you will understand something about yourself, your soul, your life, and your destiny that you have never understood before. I promise you, not a single word in this video is random. Not a single sentence is empty. Not a single message is without purpose. You clicked this for a reason. Your heart brought you here. Your soul guided you here. And Allah is about to show you why your entire life has been feeling upside down. So stay with me. Even if your mind wants to leave, even if your finger wants to scroll, even if your heart feels afraid of clarity, stay. Because before this video ends, you will finally understand why the heaviness came, why the loneliness came, why the pressure came, why the tears came, and why Allah allowed your life to break into pieces only so He could build something new. This is not a normal video. This is a mirror, a message, a mercy. And tonight, Allah is about to reveal the part of your journey you couldn't see until now. The heaviness you feel is not what you think. My dear brother, my dear sister, sometimes the heart becomes heavy in ways the mind cannot understand. You wake up in the morning and you feel tired before the day even begins. You sit on your bed with your hands resting on your knees and you stare at the wall, wondering why your chest feels tight even though nothing bad happened today. You walk through your home and everything looks normal, but something inside you feels different. It feels unsettled, as if the heart wants to say something, but doesn't know how. Sometimes your heart carries a weight that even you cannot explain, a pressure you cannot name, a sadness that doesn't come from one place, but from many small, quiet wounds that you never had time to heal. And because you don't understand it, you begin to question yourself. Why am I feeling like this? Why does every little thing feel heavy? Why do I feel this sadness with no reason? Maybe I'm becoming weak. Maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe something is wrong with my faith. My dear one, please listen to me gently. Nothing is wrong with you. You are not losing faith. You are not losing yourself. You are not losing your strength. What you are feeling is not depression, it is resurrection. It is your soul opening from the inside. It is your heart breaking just enough to let the light enter. Every seed must break before it rises from the soil. Every shell must crack before life comes out. Every heart must feel pressure before it becomes stronger than it has ever been. When Allah brings you to a new chapter, He does not start with comfort. He starts with awakening. He awakens the pain that you buried long ago. He awakens the memories that shaped you silently. He awakens the questions you were too busy to ask. He awakens the wounds you patched but never healed. Awakening feels heavy before it feels healing. You feel tired because your soul is working. You feel slow because your heart is cleansing. You feel quiet because your spirit is listening. You feel emotional because old layers are falling away. You feel confused because Allah is removing the life that no longer matches the future. He has written for you. You may not see it now, but something deep inside you is shifting. Something is moving. Something is reshaping. Something is releasing. Your heart is being prepared for a version of you that you have never met before. And that version cannot be born without this heaviness. Sometimes Allah allows you to feel everything at once so you can finally let go. So you can finally stop pretending. So you can finally stop carrying what was quietly hurting you. The heaviness is not a sign of failure. It's a sign of release. It is the soul saying, I can't carry this anymore. I am ready to let this go. I am ready to heal. I am ready to change. It is your inner world rearranging itself to make space for the person Allah wants you to become. You see, my dear one, you are not the same person you were a year ago. You are not the same person you were a month ago. Even yesterday's version of you does not fully exist today. Growth is happening in places you cannot see. Healing is happening in moments you don't even notice. Energy is shifting even when you feel still. Your tears, your silence, your heavy breathing, your tired smile, your long sujood, your quiet whispers to Allah, all of these are signs of resurrection, because a heart that is dying becomes numb. It feels nothing. It sees nothing. It cares about nothing. But a heart that is awakening feels everything deeply. The heaviness you feel is the weight of old pain leaving your soul. It is the weight of new strength entering your spirit. It is the weight of transformation happening quietly inside you. You think you're overwhelmed, but you're being rebuilt. You think you're losing yourself, but you're finding the real you. You think you're too emotional, but you're finally allowing yourself to feel what you never allowed before. Allah loves you gently. So He wakes you up gently. He doesn't rush you. He doesn't push you. He doesn't shame you. He lets your heart feel exactly what it needs to feel, so you can discover what was buried under silence. This heaviness is not a sign of your weakness. It is a sign of your awakening. Your soul is stretching. Your heart is expanding. Your spirit is rising. You are outgrowing your old life, your old fears, your old habits, your old identity, your old emotional limits. You are stepping out of the version of you that was built by survival and stepping into the version that will be built by purpose. My dear one, you are not sinking. You are surfacing. You are not breaking down. You are breaking open. You are not falling behind. You are being prepared. This heaviness you feel is the beginning of the most beautiful transformation your soul has ever experienced. And even though you cannot see it, your heart is already rising. Allah is bringing you back to life. Let me tell you something very softly. So softly that even your tired heart can hear it. This heaviness you feel, this strange weight that sits on your chest, this quiet sadness that follows you even on good days, this sudden tiredness that arrives without warning, it is not the end of your story. It is the beginning of your rebirth. You don't notice it yet, but your soul has started to move, to rearrange itself, to open new doors inside you. There are places in your heart that you never visited, places you never allowed yourself to feel, places where old wounds slept quietly, waiting for the right moment to be healed. Right now, Allah is touching those places. He is waking up the parts of you that were silent for too long. He is opening the doors you locked many years ago. He is removing the dust from memories that shaped you in silence. And when the soul wakes up, it feels heavy, very heavy, not because you are broken, but because you are carrying things that were never meant to stay inside you. You see, my dear one, you learned how to survive. You learned how to smile through pain. You learned how to stay strong. Even when your heart was shaking, you learned how to pretend you were okay. While your soul was whispering, I am tired. You became so good at hiding your wounds that even you forgot where they were. But Allah never forgot. Allah knows the exact place where your heart cracked the first time. He knows the exact night when you cried quietly under your blanket because you didn't want anyone to hear. He knows the exact moment when you stopped believing that life could ever feel light again. Allah remembers the pain you learned to ignore, and He loves you too much to let you walk into your future with a heart full of old wounds. That is why the heaviness came. Not to punish you, not to scare you, not to break you, but to clean you, to empty you, to soften you, to prepare space inside you for something new, something pure, something beautiful, something you cannot even imagine yet. Sometimes Allah allows heaviness, so you finally stop running, so you finally sit down, so you finally listen inward, so you finally say, I need healing. This is not sadness, this is surrender, this is softness returning. This is your heart learning how to feel again, learning how to breathe again, learning how to love again, learning how to rise again. You may not realize this, but right now your heart is opening slowly, gently, like a flower that blooms at night when no one is watching. Your tears today, they are washing the dust from your soul. Your silence today, it is giving your heart time to reorganize itself. Your tiredness today, it is your body saying, let me release what was hurting you. Your heaviness today, it is Allah whispering, my servant, something new is coming. Sometimes Allah makes you feel what you tried to avoid, so you can finally let it go. And you will let it go, not all at once, but slowly.